Hey, everybody, it's Boog Shambi. Welcome to the show. just about ready to go. And towing the slab here, Zach Wheeler.
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Liner, and this could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
And here is Ken Griffey Jr. Throw to third, safe. That wasn't close. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Play at the plate, safe, and they take the lead. Now the left fielder, Spencer Steer. And a swing and a miss there. Man at first, one away. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, tag, ow! A bullet from JT Realmuto. Just missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
In the air, right side. Castellanos moves on it. Corrals it. And that is that. This is Bryson Stott.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
That catches the top part of the zone, and the count 1-1. Swing and a foul out of play. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch.
Strike three, got him swinging. And one gone. And here is Sosa to the plate. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
0-2.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. Here comes Bryce Harper, the first overall pick back in 2010. That pitch gets the inside corner. 0-1.
0-1.
And there's the strike.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
That one just misses, and the count 1-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight. Righty reliever out of the pen, Orion Kerkering. Well, 1-run game leading off, Stuart Fairchild. And a foul ball. Fairchild, 28 years old, and he's usually in the outfield. Today, he's the DH. This one in the air center field. Marsh on the move. And it's caught for the out. Here's the second baseman, Matt McClain. Off the mark there. Ball one. One out, base is empty. In the air, out towards left center. Kepler hauls it in, 2 away. So up next, Tyler Stevenson. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Has room, and he makes the catch. Back here in Philadelphia, bottom of the inning, and the batter will be the shortstop, Trey Turner. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Max Kepler in the box now, takes strike 1. And that one fouled off. Going to count 1-2.
That's a really good take.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. And here comes Alec Boehm. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Right through there for a strike.
Good pitch down around the knees. You want to be there all game. In a park like this, a pop-up sometimes will carry out.
And a big swing and a miss.
1-2.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. 2 outs, base is empty. Started after it, appeal to first, and he held up. In the air, center field. Griffey gets under it and makes the play, and that's out number 3. We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Jose Alvarado.
Number 46, Jose.
Hit on the ground to the right side. He takes it on his own. Leadoff man retired here in the third. Christian Encarnacion Strand getting ready to hit. And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Foul ball there. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Castellanos makes the catch, and there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jerry Hairston Jr. He's 0 for 1. That one fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Hard ground ball, base knock.
He was all over that one. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
And now, Ellie De La Cruz. Runner on the go. Real Muto throws, not in time. It's a stolen base. Man on second, 2 down. And there's a foul ball. That's outside.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ball 1. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Back there. And that is that. Set for the bottom of the third. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Tony Santillan into the game.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Just missed.
Well, an interesting situation.
Two
One
balls,
swing
no
you can
strikes.
tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
Whips it across, and Castellanos is out. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you
No ball,
can't
one
execute
strike.
the small stuff, just like we saw.
Late on that
5-2.
fastball. A one-run
0-2.
lead. Yeah, the home team trying to pull it out.
Nope,
That
ball.
one just misses. And it's even
No,
up.
that missed.
Sometimes you
That's
got to
the ball.
fight to get back into an at-bat. Take some
2-2.
tough pitches, even out the count.
Base hit center field.
Just a clutch at bat right there. Big time swing when this team really needed it. That was a pretty good pitch. Breaking ball down and in, but when it's breaking in towards you, you have a lot of time to see it and just try to get on plane with it. He hit that one pretty well.
Throw to first.
Hey,
Rojas
he's in
dives
there.
back in safely.
He's got plus speed, but in this situation, all eyes are going to be over there trying to keep his lead tight.
Here's JT Real
That's the
Muto.
ball.
Just off the inside edge. Swing
Yeah.
and a miss. And the count 1-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1-2 is the count.
And that one popped in the air left field. Steer. Brings it in. That's out number 2.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Now pitching.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Stop. In the box now. Take strike 1. Runner on the move. Swing and a miss. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Outside low. And the count is 1-2. Mole is just one strike away. So the tying run at second. Swing and a miss. And that's the ball game. 1-0. just about ready to go. And on the hill in this one, Mackenzie Gore.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
So digging in, Jerry Hairston Jr. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Puts it away for the out. And now Ellie De La Cruz. Now snap throw to first. Junior back in on a dive. And there's a base hit. And a go-ahead run into scoring position. One away. Now here is Stuart Fairchild. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. No swing. Just held it back there. Now fly ball to right center. It falls in, and that's a hit. Here comes Junior around third. He will score, and they take the lead.
Oh, that at bat had a lot riding on it.
Pitching change here, Derek Law.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And here is Spencer Steer. That's going back. Back some more. Gone! Big dog's gotta eat. And that should quiet this home crowd. And they boost their lead. It's 4-0. Now a chance for Matt McClain. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Wood makes the play. 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Here's the catcher, Tyler Stevenson. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. That's a hit. Two outs, runner at first. And now it's going to be Christian Encarnacion Strand. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Now it's the DH, Ahmed Rosario. And the first offering, a fastball for a strike. Swings through that.
0-2.
Got him swinging. And now the center fielder, Jacob Young. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike
No
one.
balls, 1 strike.
And a bunt towards third. Not in time. That's a bunt single. Here's Nathaniel Lowe. Runner takes off. That's in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour.
0-2.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. Gone. 1 out, base is empty. Now at the plate, C.J. Abrams. Strike one. And that one clips the corner.
He doesn't seem to like to pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
And now it's Luis Garcia. Right back to him on the mound. The throw to first. Inning over. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Jose A. Ferrer.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here.
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Next to hit, Ken Griffey Jr. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Didn't recognize off speed. Thought it was fastball. A little bit out in front.
Left field. Yepes makes the grab, one down. Now it's the shortstop, Jerry Hairston Jr. He's 0 for 1. Now a check on him at second, back safely. Ground ball left side. Over to Lowe. That's the second out. Now the third baseman, Ellie De La Cruz. Singled and scored his first time. And that one fouled off. Runner at second, 2 down. Off the plate inside, and that's ball 1. Out towards right center field. Wood sizing this one up, and that'll do it. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the left fielder, Juan Yepes.
Now pitching.
Diaz in his 4th year, 28 years old, and he was born in Puerto Rico.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out. And now up for Washington, James Wood. Breaking ball inside. And it's 1-0. Swing and a miss as he was late.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball.
1-1.
Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
2-1.
Swing and a miss. 2-2 now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That one down the line, and that's just foul. 1 down, base is empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And now it's Keibert Ruiz. And that drops in for a strike.
It's 0-1.
On the ground, right side. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Jorge Lopez gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Fairchild stands in here, takes ball 1 low.
Well,
One
these
ball, no
players
strikes.
doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They're hitting everything
1-1.
thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
Over to Lowe. 1 up, 1 down. Steer swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add to the lead. It's 5-2. Base is empty, 1 away. Now it's the second baseman, Matt McLean. Oh, that got him.
Well, a few things can go wrong when you are delivering a pitch. That grip, slip out of your hand, release point, wind up, all of those things. And I think it's...
There goes the runner. Swing and a miss. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. McLean over at second, 1 down. Swing and a ball driven out to center. Ranging back. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away. DJ Hers on the pitch out of the pen here.
Important job for him to do right now with that runner on third as they try to add on to their lead. Just needs 1 out to get out of it. So this is a huge matchup in this game right here.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 4.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field, and that'll fall for a base hit. The throw in, safe, not in time to get him, and it's first and third with 2 away. Here's the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. Fouled off to the right. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. 1 scores. Back here in Nationals Park. Here's the third baseman, Trey Lipscomb. They turn things over to the southpaw, Sam Mole.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. High fly ball down the left field line. That's back there. And it's gone. And now it's Ahmed Rosario.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Swings through that one.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Swing and a miss.
0-2.
That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Struck him out looking. So up next, Jacob Young. A single and a run scored and a walk. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Dives, but it's foul. Shortened the bunt and missed it. And the count is 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 1 out, bases empty. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Steer pulls it down. 2 down. Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. He's already homered in this game. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. They're down to their final strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
The Nationals down to their final strike. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game. just about set to go now. And getting to start, Tarek Skubal.
Great sinker. Although it's not his primary pitch, it's really a pitch that he can go to. Misses the barrel of the bat, gets ground balls, and lets the defense work behind him.
Meadows makes the grab, one away. So digging in, Jerry Hairston Jr. That's ripped. Base hit. Next to hit, Ellie De La Cruz. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass. Picks over and he breaks for second. And they put the tag on him for the out. And that one fouled off. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and the defense comes away with nothing. Man at first, and next is the designated hitter, Stuart Fairchild. Ellie on his way to second. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. Swing and a line drive, base hit into left field. Coming home, he'll score.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Skubal keeping him close. Now Spencer Steer. That one the other way, and that's a base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
That's 3 singles in a row. Totally tied up with that inside pitch. Got to it late and deep in the zone, but he got the bat on plane enough to fight.
Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. And they tack on 3. It's 4-0. So 2 down. Stepping in, Tyler Stevenson. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Starts him with a breaking ball, but that's a pitch he's really comfortable hitting. You can't rely on breaking stuff to be automatic out pitches against him.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. And that extends the inning.
They are really feeding off each other. That's 5 hits in a row. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And now Christian Encarnacion Strand. Two outs. And that is out of play. Ground ball up the middle. Over to Torres. That'll end the inning. Now here is Parker Meadows. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. 0-2 now. Swings and misses. Now one away. Now the number 2 hitter, Matt Vierling. First pitch, and he just misses. And the slider just misses.
Hey! 2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
2-2 the count.
And ring him up, says Carl Dixon. That's a strikeout. And now here is Kerry Carpenter. That's in there, and it's 0-1. Fly ball down the line. Steer sizes this one up, squeezes it, and that's the inning.
Pitching for the Tigers,
Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Kenta Maeda.
Maeda.
On a line out towards center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. And now the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. Hard on the ground to first. He steps on the bag. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. 2 outs, base is empty. And the batter will be the shortstop, Jerry Hairston Jr. Ibanez on the run, throw to first, and they get the out. And we're back. Here's Riley Green. Burns back to work. On the inside corner for a strike. Burns goes 6 feet 3 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a changeup. And that misses. 1-2 to count. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Gleyber Torres, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Swing and a miss. 0-2. 1 out, base is empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And next to hit for Detroit, Colt Keith.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing him down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Battling here as he fouls it away. Now one missed. 2 outs, base is empty.
2 strikes.
Got him swinging. So the Tigers get a new arm from the pen, Johnny Brebbia.
49. John
De La Cruz in the box now as he leaves that one up
Counts
high.
1-0.
Well, these guys doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
And the batter now, Stuart Fairchild.
RBI single his last time up.
Brebbia throws to first.
He's good.
Ellie looking to steal.
Ball,
Pitch misses
that's
inside. Safe.
No, he's in
That's
there.
2 stolen bases now for Ellie De La Show. Pickoff move to second, and he
safe.
dives back in safely. Runner goes again. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to third, and he's in there easily. And now he's up to 3 stolen bases in the game. To third. Sends it to first, and 1 away in the top of the third. Now the left fielder, Spencer Steer. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Headed towards the corner, and that is a foul ball. De La Cruz stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Swing and a line drive slicing into right field. So up next, Matt McClain. He's already homered here in this one. Ripped on a line to center. Hauls it in for the out. Now a long throw home. It's off the mark and he scores.
Well, he hit that one pretty well.
At the plate, Tyler Stevenson. A single his first time. Pickoff throw, and he's back in safely. And it goes just foul. Move to first. And he's out. And they got him. That ends the inning. As we go to the last of the third. And now the DH.
Now pitching. Hunter Green.
Swings through that one for strike one.
0-1's the count.
Next offering is in for a strike. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Andy Ibanez will hit next. There's a strike. Ibanez checks his swing. Now it appeal to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing according to Eric Summerskill. And now 1-2. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Just one out remaining for the Tigers. And here is Jake Rogers on the ground to third, and this should do it. On to first, ball game.
Sometimes it takes just getting away from home. Players can sort of come together, connect a little bit more than they do when they're at home with their families, and that can breed to success on the field, as we saw in this game today. Excellent win by this team.
5-0 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us. Runner at third, nobody out. And now, Alfonso Soriano. And that one
That's
upstairs. Ball one. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And there's one away. Martinez back to work. Fought off foul. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Gets it to first, and one gone to the fourth. Sliced hard but foul. Fastball almost got him there.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Strike two, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. This one in the air. Encarnacion Strand under it. Makes the grab. And that ends the swing and a miss. Strike one.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
This one in the air, right field. Hauls it in, one away. Alfonso Soriano, the next to hit. Martinez back to work.
Yeah!
Swing and a miss. And that's
No
strike
ball,
one.
one strike.
Runner at third here. Nobody out. Hit in the air. Center field. He's got it. Runner tags from third. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across. And a foul ball. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And they're happy to play station to station right here. Bases loaded. Outside low. 1-0.
1-0.
Popped up. De La Cruz sizing this one up. He's got it. And that is out. Diaz back to work. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. No trouble here. Puts it away. Runner in. Scoring position, no outs. So up now for Chicago, Alfonso Soriano. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Swing and a high fly ball hit in the air left center field. This one's got a chance. Way back there. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. And stepping in for Boston, Jarren Duran. Fastball for a strike. And away we go this afternoon. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Corner over to first. And an easy out to start the game. And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Connor Wong. Fastball for a strike.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Check swing, and he went. No balls, two strikes.
No balls, two strikes.
Good eye right there. One out, bases
1 ball,
empty.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a heater. And here is Devers. This to third. Toss to Turner. And Devers is set down. We go to the bottom of the first. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Yeah, that's fouled off. Howe, in his 4th year, 28 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2017. Up the middle, Bregman. Now the throw to first on the run. And save. He busted it down the line for that infield single. Billy Williams digs runner on the go. And foul ball. House checks on first. Runner goes again. Pitch misses in. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Crow Armstrong at second with nobody out. Runner goes again. Pitch misses.
Nope, that's in.
Throw to third. Save. That wasn't close. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. That one pulled foul. No outs. Runner over at third. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Wong down to first with it. Got him. One away on the strikeout. Runner stays put at third. And now Matt Shaw. A swing and a miss. And that's strike one.
It's 0-1.
That one back up the middle and it gets through. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Over to first and he saved. Digging in, Seiya Suzuki. Runner on the go. Safe at second with a stolen base. Runner at second here, one gone. Down the line. And that will drop foul. Man at second. That's to third. Devers slinging it to first in time. Dansby Swanson stands in. Ground ball right side. Takes it himself. Inning over, and it could have been. New inning getting started. So here's Boston's cleanup hitter, Tristan Casas. That's in there. Strike one.
0-1.
And a foul ball. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And now it's Alex Bregman. Clips the corner. Strike one. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
0-2.
Just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
High fly ball down the left field line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Strike three, and that's two in a row. Now it's the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. Fastball for a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. And it's fouled away. Sneaks through, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Everything came together for him. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2.
Hacks and misses. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the second. Ian Happ up to hit. Hout back to work. Way inside.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch.
1-1.
Explodes out of the hand, looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Here's Nico Horner. Hout picks over. Back on a dive.
Whoa.
To third, might be two. Throws to first in time. That's one out in the bottom of the second. And now the batter is Carson Kelly. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
0-1. Yeehaw.
Squirts away a little bit.
0-2.
Man at second.
1-2.
Hout checks the runner.
Hey.
Dives back in safely. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Throws to first in time. Now it's Justin Turner. Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-1.
Right through there for a strike. In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish.
You don't want to run yourself out of an inning, so it's got to clearly get far enough away from the catcher. If you're the runner at third,
2-2.
think about scoring.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Line drive. Durant makes the catch. Top half of the third inning. Now here's the Red Sox DH, Masataka Yoshida. Fastball for a strike.
No balls. 1 strike.
Check swing, called strike. Inside, almost got him. Cut on and lifted in the air. Swanson hauls it in for the out. 1 down. Here's Trevor Story now.
Now, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
1 down, base is empty. There's a swing and a miss.
Spin rate's outstanding on that high fastball.
1-1.
Really tough to hit.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
Count. That's the ball.
And that one missing low.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. In the air to left, down the line. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. That misses.
Ball.
It's a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
That clips a corner. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Devers in the box now. Takes strike 1. Duran, the lead runner at second. Wong at first. 2 out of the inning. Swing and a miss. And we're back. And now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Swinging a foul straight back. Next pitch is outside. Ripped to first, caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
And that one is lifted in the air. 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Matt Shaw getting ready to hit. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. No throw, and they don't get an out on the play. And now the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. He's 0 for 1. Checks over to first, back safely. Runner takes off, pitch in for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close. Swings and misses, went with the sweeper.
Well, you can't expect to get a great pitch to hit with an open base and a runner on second. He's going to have to really tighten up his sights here, make sure that he can barrel up the ball.
And that will end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now batting Tristan Casas. And that's downstairs. And that is ball 1.
You know, these Red Sox, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs.
Now this one is hammered way back there. On its way and gone. And we are tied. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Here's Alex Bregman. Fouled off. He was late. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Top half of inning number 4.
So you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
And there's a ball.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball. But for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Fouled off. And they'll do it again. Breaking ball misses down and away. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Tosses to first. That's the first out in the top of the 4th. Wilyer Abreu now at the plate.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Abreu measures 5 feet 10 inches, 25 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. In there. And so now 1-2. And that one upstairs. Missing inside, ball 3. Waves at the bender for the strikeout. And now Ceddanne Rafaela. First pitch misses. The other way. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But we're all tied up thanks to this solo homer. All even now at 1-1. Back after this. Ready to go, bottom 4. And now it's Dansby Swanson. Here comes a pitch. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Well, right now this battery is seeing the aggressiveness of the hitters early in the count and often. So got to be real careful that you don't give too good of a pitch, especially early in the count.
Next offering
1-2.
way off the plate. The shortstop takes the ball.
2-2.
Base knock center field. And that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. Around second now, going for 3. And he's got a leadoff triple.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. I love the hustle.
Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. And now they're out in front. It's 3-1. Nico Horner will come up to hit. Grounded out his first time. Went with the sweeper, but it misses.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 2. How? Maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Next offering upstairs. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
Well, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
Horner on the go. That's in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. Horner stands at second with no outs. Sinker catches the zone at the knees.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
That just misses. Now 1-2. Now this is in the air down the line. And that's a foul ball. Inside move to second. Corner back in on a dive. Runner at second. Nobody out. Way outside, and it gets away. Corner up to third on the wild pitch.
Heads up base running right there.
2-2. Swing and a ground ball. A sliding stop. Over to first. Run scores, but a terrific play to get the out. Here's Justin Turner.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
Abreu snags it. 2 away down. So the batting order turns over. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. 1 for 2. Swings and chases a low one there.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But they strike for 3 in the inning. And we're back. Ready now for the 5th inning. Leading off, Masataka Yoshida. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Got him. Strikeout number 8. Trevor Story comes up to the plate. He struck out swinging at his first at-bat. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
0-1.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Out there to center, and that'll get down for a hit. So that will bring up the top of the order with 1 away. So the lineup flips over. Now batting Jarren Duran. That one off the mark. Ball 1. In the air, left field. And there's 2 away. And the batter now, Connor Wong.
1-0.
It's a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball one. Move to first. Story back in on a dive. And that's in for a strike. Story leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
1-2 the count.
And that's
Ball.
downstairs and outside.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
Count's full.
Next pitch is outside. Breaking ball in there. Got him looking. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th and taking over on the mound, Zach Kelly.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Breaks his bat and pops it up. He's got it, and there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Seiya Suzuki. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Durant makes a nice run. Top 6. Now it's Devers at the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Right through there for a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Right side. Horner to first, and Devers is set down. And now the first baseman, Tristan Casas. In there for strike 1. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
0-2.
That one missing inside.
0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that, and good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
And a base hit into left field. That'll play. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Now it's Alex Bregman. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
No ball.
Now, these guys
1 strike.
definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
And now it's even up.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3. It's a double play. And that'll do it. And welcome back. To the ballpark. And now the shortstop, Dansby Swanson. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
You know, this group of hitters doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning. All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
Dansby will head back to the dugout after the K. Next is the designated hitter, Ian Happ. Swings through the sweeper.
0-1.
Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. He's got it, and there's 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. So here's Horner now. On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. And that's way high. And the count even 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Next offering upstairs. Story zips it to first. That's the third out. Inning over. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
0-1.
And it's strike two.
0-2.
See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Corner over to first. And a couple of quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. And here is Masataka Yoshida. There's the strike. Headed down the line. And that will drop foul. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Yoshida tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. He did not go around. And a pitch. That misses. It's 2-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just...
And there's the third out. That'll do it for the inning. And so the Red Sox go to the bullpen. Josh Winkowski.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Kelly stands in now and watches strike one. Devers throws across the diamond. 1 up, 1 down. And it'll bring up Justin Turner. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Winkowski in his 3rd season. He throws a cutter, a sinker, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a 4-seamer. Hit on the ground to short. Story sends it over to first, and Turner is retired. 2 down, base is empty. And now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Makes the play, and it's out number. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Trevor Story. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
That's too low. And now it's even 1-1.
Hitting is all about anticipation, and right now this lineup is struggling with it. Their swings are mistimed, and it's produced a few ugly cuts here and there.
There's a swing and a drive. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. Caught him looking for the K. Here's the left fielder, Jarren Duran. And that one's a little bit low. Ball 1. And another ball. Now a screamer into the outfield. Crow Armstrong snags it on the run. So 2 down now, and here is Connor Wong. Fastball gets the corner at the knees.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
The Red Sox trailing by 3, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swings through that one. It's a strike. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Justin Wilson.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me. Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Foul ball there. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Base hit center field. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Now it's going to be Matt Shaw. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. He made him pay for that one, and they add a pair. It's 6-1. Seiya Suzuki will hit next. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. And that one fouled off. Line drive caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And he takes it himself for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Now here is Ian Happ. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1. Late with the swing there.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity.
No,
hitters got to look down in the zone.
Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they add on. It's 7-1. Here's the second baseman, Nico Horner. On the ground to short, Story. Zips it across, and that is that. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
All right, singing when you played, how much of a fashionista were you? Would you come to the ballpark dressed to the nines?
No, I wouldn't. Even on the road trips, I was, you know, pretty average.
0-2.
There were some guys that would dial it up, and there'd be some outfits
1-2.
where you're kind of double taking and saying, where in the world are you going? But overall, I'd say I kept it low key.
Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. That's a baker's dozen strikeouts for him in this game. Ripped on a line. He makes the grab, and there's 2 away. So stepping in for Boston, Alex Bregman. First
One ball,
pitch,
no
not
strike.
close. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. He swings and fouls one off. Next offering is fouled back. 1 strike away. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that wraps it up for this afternoon. Here's the center fielder, Jim Edmonds. Ray back to work. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Horner to second, on to Bush. It's a double play. Hit high in the air. There it goes. Get up. See ya. Ray back to work. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Oh, great stop. And that's a great play for the out. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Well, strike one is so
0-1.
critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
That misses. And that's
strikes.
ball 1.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And ball 1. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Boston Red Sox taking on San Francisco. So just about set now. And starting this one, Bob Gibson. How about a report on him, Chris?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Between his size and his fastball, Bob Gibson probably was considered one of the most intimidating pitchers of all time. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Yeah, just his demeanor out there on the mound. It was all business and didn't talk, fraternize with the other team, and is ready to take care of business, do his job every day he was on the mound. Seemed like if you take a big swing off of Gibson, you better make contact, because if you swing and miss, the next one's probably coming up near the shoulder.
Into the outfield, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. Connor Wong up next for the Red Sox.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Right through there for a strike.
Absolutely frozen on that heater right down the middle, and that's a pitch you're just not getting back. Now he's in a tough spot, especially after falling behind on a good first pitch.
That just misses. Yeah, that's ball two. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That to right. Walker under it. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Devers now. And a swing and a miss there.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Chases that one out of the zone. That's out number two. Now batting Tristan Casas. That one's in there. 0-1.
0-1.
And a swing and a miss.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Duran off of first with two away. Got him swinging. Back here with my pal Singy. On the hill here today, Lucas Giolito.
Well, a pretty standard four-pitch mix. He's got the fastball.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. And this place is rocking. It's 1-0. So digging in, Pedro Pajes. High fly ball, right field. Brings it in. 1 away. Larry Walker, the next to hit. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Throws to first, and that is out number 2. 2 down, base is empty. Here's Nolan Arenado. Fastball for a strike.
What's a good pitch there.
0-1.
Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Next pitch, not close, up high.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
On the ground, out to short. Whips it to Casas, and they get Arenado for the out. That's out number 3. Second inning set to go. And stepping in for Boston, Alex Bregman. Out to short, Weatherholt. And they get Bregman for the out. Wilyer Abreu up next for the Red Sox. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0. Right through there for a strike. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
High in the air, out to right. Walker. They got it for out number 2. And next for the Red Sox, Ceddanne Rafaela. Rafaela hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he's a native of Curacao. Line drive, base hit. And that extends the inning.
Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hit likes it that well if he hooks around the baseball there. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Hit in the air, left field. Donovan makes the grab on the run. And we're back. Now it's the shortstop, J.J. Weatherholt. Giolito back to work. In the air, left field. Durant should have this one. Puts it away for the out. And now it's going to be Mason Wynn. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
But this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that gives Wilson Contreras a chance to hit with 2 out.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Great.
Well, got to pause on that thought. On to the 3rd inning. Here's Trevor Story.
Trevor Story.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
Gibson ready to fire now. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. And down on strikes he goes. That K is his 3rd of the game. Durant in the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him. Swings through that one for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. 1 out, base is empty. Fights that one away, still 1-2. On the ground to 3rd. In plenty of time to first. 2 up, 2 down. Connor Wong up next for the Red Sox. Flied to right his first time. Fastball for a strike.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
2 out, space is empty. Swing and a miss. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Here's Nolan Gorman. Chris, he's currently the team leader in OPS. That one almost got him. And that one fouled off. Popped in the air. Left field. Durant hauls it in, and there's one away. Back to the top of the lineup, and now the center fielder, Victor Scott. He's already homered here in this one. Popped up. And he makes the catch. And there's 2 down. So up next, Pedro Pajes. He's 0 for 1. Climb the ladder with that fastball. Strike 1.
0-1.
A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Pitch misses, and it's 1-2.
Excellent arm action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
Had a swing. And we're back. Start of the 4th. Here's Rafael Devers. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
0-1.
Swing and a foul straight back. Swings and misses. Struck him out. And here's the first baseman, Tristan Casas. Just missed.
Ball.
The Red Sox trailing by a run. Top half of inning number 4. And he swings through that one. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And now it's Alex Bregman. Ball 1 there. That one finds the corner, and it's a ball and a strike. Way out front for strike 2.
1-2.
And that's in the dirt.
2-2.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Bottom of the 4th, and now Larry Walker. Swing and a foul out of play. You know, we talk so much about how guys prepare for a start. For Giolito, one of the things that's really cool, he actually uses scouting reports and then plays MLB The Show to execute how he's going to go about attacking hitters. Here's Nolan Arenado. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Waste no time there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Ground ball right side, it squirts through. They fired in quickly, so it's 1st and 2nd with only 1 away. So now here's the DH, Mason Wynn. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Rafaela grabs it on the run.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that on the run. They can feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities.
Donovan in the box for the 2nd time. 1 ball, no strikes. And that one hit to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 5th, and now the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. There's a strike. That one catches the corner for a strike. In the air out to center. Got it. Really had to move for that catch. And there's 1 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Misses inside. And 1-1.
1-1.
And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Masataka Yoshida up next for the Red Sox. Pitch misses. 1-0.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder. A lot of pitchers have caught on to how good he is hitting the first pitch. Smart to avoid the zone right there.
And he chases a high fastball there.
1-2 is the count.
Swing and a miss. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Wilson Contreras. And the first offering is not close. Contreras goes 6'1", 240 pounds. Usually a first baseman. Today starting behind the plate. Just missed.
Yeah, Boog, and I think that's a tougher transition to make, going from first base to putting on the catcher's gear, being behind the dish. A lot of times you see guys go from playing catcher to being a DH or a first baseman.
The 3-1. On the ground, right side. Fires over to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. Nolan Gorman getting ready to hit. Swing and a miss as he gets him to chase upstairs.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
He was really
No
trying to
ball,
stay
2
back for
strikes.
something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing.
No, that's
And
low.
takes
Ball.
low for ball 1. And that one
2-2.
missing inside, a sharp slider. And a swing and a miss. 2 gone. Next to hit, Victor Scott. And there's a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Pitch misses
1 ball, 1
there.
strike.
1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. That one
That's the
missed.
ball.
Next pitch,
Down
a
to
slider that misses outside.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. And boy,
A swing and a miss. And we're back. And now the shortstop, Trevor Story. Gibson back to work. Right through there for a strike.
well, this guy on the mound's done a lot better than we would have expected. And the hitters just don't seem to have the right game plan. They're taking too many mistake pitches for called strikes.
Next pitch is outside.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away. Now batting Jarren Duran. 1 for 2. Lifted in the air down the left side. Donovan on his way in. Drops into the glove. And there's 2 down. So stepping in for Boston, Connor Wong. There's the strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
And that's the 3rd out. Well, we go bottom 6. Stepping in, Pedro Pajes. He was late there. Strike 1.
Boog, over
No ball,
80% of his
strike.
first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Story. And they tag him out. So digging in, Larry Walker. 0 for 2 in this one. And a foul ball. 1 down, base is empty. On its way to the corner. And that's a foul ball. That one ripped. And there are 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. So now it's Nolan Arenado. Grounds 1 to short. Story tosses to first, and they get Arenado. And welcome back to the ballpark. And it's Rafael Devers in the box. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
You can tell by their swings, this lineup is having trouble gauging speeds. Timing is everything in hitting, and right now they just don't have it.
And a count 1-2. Looking to get the tying run on base. Fly ball down the line. Walker on the move. And out number 1 on the grab. Tristan Casas now at the plate. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Here's Alex Bregman.
Great hops right there, Boog. He timed it just right to bring that liner down, and he saved a knock.
Inside. Ball 1.
1-0.
Swings through that.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball.
1-1.
Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That's up.
That misses. 2-1. And downstairs.
That's a ball.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
And the tying run is on base. Runner at first with 2 away. Now here is Wilyer Abreu. And that one almost hit him. A swing and a miss. And that's strike 1.
Right now they're looking for
1-1.
something hit hard into the gaps. Give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
On the outside corner. Bottom of the 7th. And the batter will be the shortstop, J.J. Weatherholt. First pitch swinging, and it's a knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
Abreu makes the catch, and there's one down. Brendan Donovan digs in now. Ground ball to the right side. Takes it to the bag. That's one. Puts the tag on him. And we're back. Here's the center fielder, Ceddanne Rafaela.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
And that is out of play. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And his 11th strikeout in this one, really racking up the whips. That smash towards center. Scott makes the grab on the run. Here's Story now.
Well, off the bat, it looked like they might get that tying run on base, maybe even extra bases. No dice, though. A little unlucky on that one.
0 balls, 1 strike.
2 outs. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
0-2.
Next one just misses. Going to count 1-2. And a good eye there.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
And a slider misses down and away.
Count is full.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. Back to the top of the order. Jarren Duran up next for the Red Sox. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
And a swing and a miss. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Aroldis Chapman.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Contreras now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. That one ran inside, almost got him. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. Now it's the second baseman, Nolan Gorman. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And there's 2 away. And now the center fielder, Victor Scott. He's already homered in this game. That one pushed to the left and foul. That one fouled off. And that's ruled a swing. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the catcher, Connor Wong. Gibson back to work. Out to short. And it finds its way through for a hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And
JoJo Romero will take over here.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's one away. He's 2 outs away. Tristan Casas up next for the Red Sox. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Next pitch misses way outside. Outside with a breaking ball. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Only 1 out left for the Red Sox. Bregman in the box now. Takes strike 1. And fouled off. Romero is just 1 strike away. Bregman takes downstairs. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And just misses with that one. And it remains 2-2.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speed.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, this one was all about the pitching.